NYTIMES. In 1995, Drew Dixon was working her dream job as an executive at Def Jam Recordings, helping to oversee a chart-topping album and a ubiquitous single by Method Man and Mary J. Blige. But as her star rose, Dixon, then 24, was spiraling into depression, she said, because of prolonged and aggressive sexual harassment by her direct supervisor, rap mogul Russell Simmons. On work calls, he would talk graphically about how she aroused him. At a staff meeting, he asked her to sit on his lap. He regularly exposed his erect penis to her. Late that year, Simmons raped her in his downtown Manhattan apartment, Dixon said. She quit Def Jam soon after. I was broken, she said. In recent interviews, 4 women spoke on the record about a pattern of violent sexual behavior by Simmons, disclosing incidents from 1988 to 2014. 3 of the women say that he raped them. In each case, numerous friends and associates said they were told of the incidents at the time. The women said they were inspired to come forward in the aftermath of the accusations against Harvey Weinstein, as victims' stories have been newly elevated and more often believed. Told in detail about the rape accusations and other misconduct, Simmons, 60, said in a statement, "I vehemently deny all these allegations. These horrific accusations have shocked me to my core, and all of my relations have been consensual." He added, "I have enormous respect for the women's movement worldwide and their struggle for respect, dignity, equality, and power." Last month, Simmons, a forefather of hip-hop who went on to great success in fashion, media, and more, apologized for being thoughtless and insensitive and announced he was stepping down from his companies after screenwriter Jenny Lumet became the second woman to publicly accuse him of sexual assault at the time. "I have rededicated myself to spiritual learning, healing and working on behalf of the communities to which I have devoted my life," he said in his statement Wednesday. "I have accepted that I can and should get dirt on my sleeves if it means witnessing the birth of a new consciousness about women. What I will not accept is responsibility for what I have not done. I have conducted my life with a message of peace and love. Although I have been candid about how I have lived in books and interviews detailing my flaws, I will relentlessly fight against any untruthful character assassination that paints me as a man of violence." Black women, especially, felt powerless against Simmons and his cohort in the small world of urban music, with several saying that misconduct against them could go unchecked because their place in the industry was so tenuous. They feared being ostracized, or worse. 3 of the women now accusing Simmons were pursuing careers in the music industry that they said were disrupted or derailed in part by their experiences with him. "I didn't sing for almost a year," said Tina Baker, a performer who said Simmons raped her in the early 1990s, when he was her manager. "The second he agreed to work with me, my budget increased, the label was paying more attention to me," Baker recalled. "But after the assault," she said, "I went into oblivion.